If your computer's running slow, chances are it's not going to get any faster without taking some action.
In today's Compute This, a way to take action free. Schrock Innovations is giving away a free hour of labor for new customers.
To explain how to take advantage of those savings, Thor Schrock. How you doing, Thor?
Thanks for having me, guys. I'm doing well. How about you?
Good morning.
Fantastic. Valentine's Day, everything went smoothly?
Yeah, you know, see, Valentine's Day is a zero-sum proposition. If you do something, you won't fail. If you do nothing, you're guaranteed to fail. And
That
if
is
you
no
do
matter
something
what it is.
and you do something well, you can succeed spectacularly. But the only way you can lose on Valentine's Day is not doing anything.
Right. You did
That is
something,
very
though.
true.
Of course.
Good.
I don't want to lose.
You're not a loser.
I'm not a loser,
Smart
Trump said.
player.
Right, no, you're a winner, right?
We're all winners.
So what are we
make this
doing?
country great again.
What are we doing with this special, with this offer?
Well, you know, one of the things that that's interesting at Schrock, I was thinking about this as I was driving in today. You know, that initial thing when your computer breaks. I got an email from a guy yesterday who said, my external hard drive is broken. What do I do? And you know, it's so natural to me to be like, well, you come into a service center or you go take it to a repair shop. If your car breaks, you take it to a repair shop. But you know, when you think about it, when your car breaks, you know where to take it because you went and bought your car somewhere. But what happens when like your furnace breaks or your plumbing breaks or your wiring in your house goes bad and you need to fix it? There's that moment of like, oh my gosh, who do I call? I don't know who to call. I don't know what to do. And you're worried you're going to call the wrong person or you're going to call somebody who's going to take advantage of you.
Get
or
ripped off.
You're going to get 3 people coming in quotes and like one guy's going to put the little booties on outside and step in the snow and walk in your house. And you're like, what's the point? You know, the other guy's going to just walk in with like mud encrusted boots because he just got done doing a basement somewhere. You know, it's not a fun experience. And so when we made Schrock, we wanted to make it as easy to do business with us, to get your stuff fixed and working quickly as possible, so that when you left our service center, you felt like a winner. Now, you felt good. You felt like I got a good value here. I was treated nicely here. I wasn't made to feel stupid because, you know, we're not all computer technicians. You asked me to fix my plumbing. You know, I'm going to get the tube of plumber's putty from Menards and put it on the side of the pipe. That's my extent of plumbing. You know, wiring in the house. You know, I don't like getting shocked. You know, but when it comes to the computer, I can do that. I can fix that. And that's what we do at Schrock. So when people come into Schrock, it's a completely different experience than, you know, jumping on Craigslist and having the strange guy with a criminal background come to your house. Trust me, they're on there. Seriously, we know individuals who advertise on there that have applied to work with us that we wouldn't hire after the background check. It was bad. But you know, so you don't end up with those scenarios. You don't end up taking it somewhere where you have some computer guy treating you like, you know, you're a second-class citizen and you walk out of there and it's fixed, but you know, you just feel dirty. You don't feel that way at Schrock. You come in, it's, hey, how are you doing? You know, we're here to give you options.
And you use layman's terms, too.
Absolutely. We have to talk
Which
in
is
English,
key, yeah.
plain, simple English. You know, I can explain to you what's wrong with your hard drive. You know, so, you know, your hard drive has little records in there, and they spin. And, you know, you remember the old record player? We could flip the switch between 33 and 66 to get chipmunk sound?
Right.
You know, your hard drive spins at like 7,200 RPM. It's fast. And then there's these little needles, and there's like 5 of them, and they go back and forth, and they read, and they float like an airplane wing. And if any one of them touches, it breaks, and then it clicks, and that's why it's clicking. Yeah. Oh, okay, great. Now, the technical explanation is your heads have been damaged by making physical contact with the spinning platters inside the enclosure of the hard drive, resulting in permanent damage that needs to go into a clean room, Class 100 clean room, where we open the drive, replace it with a set of donor heads from a donor drive, reprogram the firmware to get it to work properly, and then recover your data with a DDI4 imager.
Right, got it, Nikki?
I glazed
Nikki got
over.
it.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's what you get when you go some places. Which explanation would you rather hear, you know? And so that's what we do at Schrock. And so sometimes to get people to realize that, you know, number one, that we're here, and number two, that when you come in with a problem, that you feel different when you leave. You feel good. If you've ever gone to a restaurant, like yesterday we went to a restaurant, I won't say which one, we had the worst waiter ever. Just, I mean, literally, I'm like, it's Valentine's Day, they're letting the dishwashers wait tables today. I mean, it was bad. Then you go to a restaurant and you have an amazing waiter or waitress, and it's just, oh, that's just
The
such
food
a...
tastes
That was
better.
a food.
Yeah,
Was the food good,
everything was great because the waitress or the waiter was great. It's the same thing at Schrock. We try to do our best to make sure that you have the best service experience where we give you all the options. We don't tell you what to do. We say, here is all the possibilities of what you can do. If this was my computer, I would take this possibility, but I will do whatever you need me to do. Because, you know, everyone's situation is different.
And that's why you want people who've never been to Schrock Innovations to come in. You're giving them a free hour of labor, right?
Yeah, it's like a free $100 bill for walking in the door.
And so what all do you get with that, with the free hour of labor?
Well, a lot of times we can fix your whole computer for that hour. So if you come in, for example, with a simple virus infection that can be removed pretty easily, we can remove that in an hour. if you come in and you need a piece of hardware replaced, like your power supply is bad, 1 hour of labor is all that's needed to replace that. So a lot of times that can be your entire computer repair. So when people ask me in emails, how much is it going to cost? I'm like, well, if you're a new customer, it would be free. And they think it's a trick. Some people don't even come in because they think it's some kind of trick.
Yeah.
No, it's free because we want you to experience that level of service and you're treated with that level of dignity and respect, you will come back. And when you have a big problem, a real problem, you'll come back. And at Schrock, I've said this before, we play the long game. We want customers for life. Because when you experience that service and that support, you're going to want to experience it again. And you might go somewhere else. You might have a coupon to go somewhere else at some point, because this is basically a coupon, right? So you get a coupon, you go somewhere else, and then you're treated like garbage, and it just makes us look even better. And you end up
So what do you do if you want that free hour? Will you just come in any
It's
locations?
quite complicated, actually, because we make it as hard as possible so that, you just decide you're going to come in anyway. Actually, you come into the front door, you walk up to the front desk, and you say, I'm a new customer, and I'd like the new customer coupon. I'd like a free hour labor.
You could do that in Papillion. You could do that out of Village Point. You could do that in Lincoln, because you have that Lincoln Service Center, SchrockInnovations.com. And also, you're hiring in Papillion. We got to go, but you are hiring in
Yeah,
Papillion.
we need technicians and front desk people in Papillion. You can apply on our website. On the right-hand column, click the Join Our Team button.
Fantastic.
Perfect.
Thanks, Thor.
Thanks,
for your time
guys.
today.
Thank you.
All right.